In previous class, we have started with the REST assured setup. We have done Maven project we have created, and we have added the dependencies. One is the REST assured dependency, and we are using with the TestNG unit framework. Okay, TestNG and REST assured. These two we have added, and we have seen how to call the GET request yesterday. And we have seen how to pass the path parameter. Now, I think yesterday someone asked how to send the query parameters. Right. I have taken one more sample APIs. There is a request. This is one more website. We can get the free APIs. We can automate this rest.in. There is a API doc. There is a Swagger. We can use this also to automate. These are all the sample APIs we can automate. Here we will take one of the API already imported. Okay, there is a API called users API. This is the base URI. This is the path users. Now just if I remove it, just remove and let's see what it will come. This is a GET request. Just we need to add this request and then HTTP method change to GET. That's it. No need to do anything. Here total we have pages 2. Total pages 2. Per page it is displaying 6 records. Total 12 records. It is currently displaying first 6 records. That means first page records. Suppose if I want a second page records, right? We need to add the query parameters. How to send query parameters? We have to send like question mark, and then we can give the page equal to 1. First page if you want. Suppose I want a second page. Here 12 records are there. Per page it is displaying 6 records. So we can give second page. So it will display second page. See, it is a page is a 2 and it is displaying from 7, 8, 9. Next 6 records. If you want first page, we can give the query parameter. That means it will filter the data. Actually, query parameters how to use question mark, and then we can give the key and value. This key should be same. We cannot give anything. Whatever right key provided by developers, we have to use same key. We have to give and then value. If you want to pass multiple, we can also keep. And if you want to pass more query parameters, we can keep it as a and we can pass one more. Here currently we are using only one query parameter, page equal to 2. So this one how to automate. All right, we can create a let me create a one more test case. Okay, request response API test. Okay, well here base URI will be changed. Base URI will be this one. HTTPS request.in/API. And then we don't require any user ID. We are getting all the users. Get users. Here we need to use a query parameter. We don't have any path parameter. We need to use a query given dot query parameter. We can pass the query parameter. What is the key? Key equal to page. Page inside a double quotes, just give it. And value is the 2. Then what is the path here? Users /users. That's it. We don't have any user ID, just users. Then just we can validate what is the status code. Okay, status code. Just we'll execute this. Okay, it is working fine. We can also see the logs also. Right, it is sending query parameters with query parameters, and then this is the entire request URI, and then we are getting the response. If you want to validate anything, we can validate. Suppose inside a body, if you want to validate body, which one we want to validate? Suppose you want to validate page. Page number should be, it should be integer, right? We can give the is 2. And then if you want to validate inside a data, if I want to validate, this is an array. If you observe, this is an array. Square bracket, square bracket, there are multiple records. That's why it is an array. If you want to validate first record, maybe I want to validate the first record, and also size also we can validate. Data means it will come as an array, has size 6. Right. Each page will have 6 records. We can also validate like this. If you want to validate the body, we have to do like this. Data, this is the root. Data of 0. That means first record. ID is 7. If you want to validate some other email, okay, email equal to, we can. And then how many we want to validate, how many fields, we can just add dot, that's it, dot body, and then we can add any number of validations here. Here we are validating first record from the array, data of 0. Just we'll validate, run. Okay, fine. It is validating fine. Suppose if I call, there are few more validations. There are few more validations we can do, somewhat a little bit more. Let me get it. Okay. Suppose data of 0. If you want to validate anyone, suppose here we don't have anything status, first name, we will take it as a first name. If you want to validate either any one of, suppose I want to validate data of 0 first name, can be either Michael or Lindsay, anyone. That means R condition. First name can be any one of these two. If you want to validate like this, anyone. But we can do like this, anyone. First name can be any one of Michael or Lindsay. If anyone matches, it will pass. If anyone matches, it will pass. Right, if it's good, okay, this is working fine. If we have anything like this, we can validate like this also. This is how we will pass query parameters. In the query param, we have to give the key and then value. But coming to path parameters, we have to give the path parameter here. We can define this name can be anything. In the path param, this name can be any name. Same name we have to give in the URL. Same name we have to give in the URL. But for query parameter, it should be same as what developers will give. This cannot be, we cannot give any other name. It should be page only. It should be page only. Okay, here we no need to add anything. Just we need to add here. That's it. query parameters. Okay, fine. Then next one we can see, if you want to, okay, we will see next one is the headers. We'll see headers. In the previous API, we'll see if you want to go rest.co.in. Suppose we'll take a go rest. If you want to create a user, right? I want to create the, this is req response, right? We'll go to go rest. Okay. If you want to create the user, URL will be same for create or get, but what it will change? Post. For to create the any record, we have to use the post. And then body. We have to provide the body. To create the record, what are the data we need to pass? Here we need to pass name, email, gender, status, these things. And what else we require? We required it to create, we required authorization. We required a token. Right. I already told you, you have to log into the gorest.coin and we can get the key. Okay, let me show you again. Okay, here just we need to log in with your Google account or GitHub account or GitLab account. Any account is fine. I am giving just I'm logging with my Google account. Okay, once we log in, you can go to here API tokens. You can click on top account and then API tokens. We can copy this token. This the token we have to pass. This is like a bearer token. We have to select here. It is a bearer token. We have to give that and then we have to execute it. But email is already. Every time email we have to pass as a unique one. Otherwise it will not work. Okay, we have to give unique. Okay, it is working fine. Now same thing we will try to implement it using REST assured how to create the user. Okay, already we have set base URL. Right, base URL is same. Until base URL it will be same only. Already we set it. Just we will create a @test. Okay, public void create user test. Create a user test. Okay, if we want to create, first we require a request body. Request body. Request body we can create in a multiple ways. We will see directly. Simple way is we can directly copy this, paste inside a double quotes. Right, like this. But it will be a little difficult to understand. See, it will automatically add lines and tabs. Right, we have to give slash for each. But if you know Java 15, there is a one feature is came in Java 15. Currently, we are using Java JDK 21. Right, in Java 15, we got one feature like we can add multiple lines using 3 columns. 3 columns. We can directly use 3 columns. We have to give the 3. Remove 1, 3. Okay, inside 3 columns, we can paste our request. What is the error here? Okay, JDK should be 15, JRE just change to 15. Right, that's why we have to add every time, right? What will happen? It will ask to avoid that problem, right? What we can do, we have to add the compiler plugin. So that right, it will not ask. Suppose if I right click Maven update project, or if you do clean, see my JDK is again changed to 1.8. Then it is not working again. It is asking again change to compilation to 15. To avoid this problem, we have to add the compiler plugin so that it will set our JDK to our project. How to add compiler plugin? Just we need to add the build. We have to add the build tag. Inside a build tag, we have to add the plugins. We have to add the plugins. Inside a plugins, we can add the compiler plugin. If you don't know how to get it, just we can Google it. Compiler plugin. Okay, Maven compiler plugin 21. We can take this compiler plugin. Okay, we can add it. Okay, once we added, our compiler will set to JDK 21 automatically. If you observe here, see, it is changed to 21. It will automatically set. We no need to worry about it. If we again do the Maven clean or Maven update project or install Maven install, we no need to worry about it. It will take care of it. It will set automatically JDK 21 every time. So we need to now it will. If you use the JDK 15 and above, then only this syntax will work. This syntax will work more than if you use JDK 1.8, it will not work. More than 15, it should be 15 or more. Right here, we know very simple. We no need slash or backslash. We no need to give. Then what to given? What we required? First, we have to given, and then we required a here. What we required header we required. We have to give the what are the things we have to pass in the given. We require a header. What is the header? We have to add authorization. This bearer token. If we go to headers, it will add automatically here. We can give inside a headers or in Postman. This is a UI tool, so we can give authorization. But in code, it is not a UI, right? This is a code, so we have to provide inside a headers. In Postman also, we can provide under header. It will add automatically. We no need to worry about it in Postman. But in the code, authorization, key is the authorization. What is the token? We have to give bearer space token. What is the token? We have to give whatever token previously we got it at this token. Bearer space token. We have to give like this. Okay, given. Content type is optional, but it's better to give. What is the content type we are sending? JSON, application slash JSON. If you are sending application XML, XML means application slash XML. Okay, given. And then we can send body. For post request, we have to send the body. For post request, we have to send the body. What is the body? This is the body, request body. Then when. After when, what we have to do? We have to post. Post, what is the path? What is the path? Users slash users. After posting, then. Right, we have only three. Given, when, then. Under given, what is happened? Content type. String is undefined for the. We can add headers instead of, I think it is. This is after we can remove it. We'll see what is the issue. Okay, I got it. Here semicolon we have given, right? We should not give semicolon. We have to give at last only. Given dot header dot content type dot body. Then when we will send the get a post or put to delete. Then validate the response. Log all. If you want the loggers, just keep the loggers. And then what is the status code? We are expecting 201. And then in the response, again, we can validate body should contain response body. This is validation. Response body name should contain whatever we have given. Email also we can, if you want email, instead of the email, we can send it as a gender. Gender should be. Okay, then close it. Okay, close this. That's it. Okay, given, and then header, we have to pass the token, authorization, key as the authorization, value as the bearer space token, content type. We can send, it's better to send content type. Some of the application it will ask what is the content, otherwise it will fail sometimes. Then body, for post request we have to send the body, and then when post, then we can validate the response. Okay, now run it, just simple, we'll see. Okay, something is failing. What is the issue? 422. That means what is the 422 means? We are sending we have to send every time unique email. Instead of hard coding, we can try. We can try like a string email. Okay, email equal to something we will generate dynamically. Something, okay. This is the common. Then we will try to add some system dot current time millis. System dot current time millis means it will get the current time in millis first. Some number will come millis current time. Some random number we are appending. That email we can send it here. Is it work like that? I think it will not work. I think it's in this format. How to pass this email in the request? Okay, if you pass it is considered as a. Okay, in the triple codes, how to pass dynamic data? Okay, I will check on it. Okay, for now, just keep it as some number. I think we need to pass it. This is a triple columns, right? We need to see. Let me check. Okay. Okay, just execute it. Now it will work fine. Okay, we have executed all the. Okay. What is this 1404? Where it is getting? Okay, if you run it directly, it will execute all. Just click on the run button. It will execute only this one only. Okay. Still we are getting some issue. Oh, email. That is the problem. Email every time we need to check that how to send the dynamically. Okay, fine. I think it's working. It's working fine. Get users is this one. Oh, okay. Create user is working fine. I think this is different issue. Yeah, ID is not anymore. I think it was deleted. That's fine. Our create user is working fine. You got it. Any questions you can ask. Okay, fine. Then there are multiple ways we can send this request body. This is the one of the way, but in real time we will not use like this. Right. This is the one of the way we can directly pass. And one more way is we'll see that. Okay, we have seen this request headers, how to send headers and how to pass query parameters. Right. We can send multiple query parameters by using and we can send multiple query parameters. That we have seen path parameters also we know. I think we know that how to send. There will be a form parameter. So sometimes some of the APIs will accept form parameters. Then content type will be like this xww-form URL encoded. We have to give the form parameters, key value like this, form parameters. But I did not get any example. If I get, I will explain. This is the one of the way. If you are getting any in your project, if you want to send form parameters, we can send like this. Now post request, we can send a body directly inside a, we can take it inside a string and we can pass it. And there are multiple ways. There are multiple ways how to pass this. We will see that. Okay. If you have any questions so far, you can ask. Okay, fine. We can pass. This is the map. We can pass this request inside a map also. We can create the create user map test. Something I will keep it as a map. Okay, we can create the map object. Okay, map object, hash map object, just a map object, create it. Take the key and value as a key string and string. Just request body dot put same key and values, key value, and then email. What is the email? Just pass this. Here we can pass a dynamic one, right? Because it is very easy. Here we will pass this one in dynamic. Okay. Then we can keep it as one more put and then gender. Gender equal to male. And then we can put status. Then we can remove this. Okay, now we have to inside a body, just we need to send this map object. That's it. Okay, we will run it. Okay, internally what it will do, it will convert to JSON format. To convert, see, we will get some error because internally it will convert to a JSON. To support that, see, cannot serialize the object because no serializer found in the class path. No serial. We have to add the dependency to make it work. Right. Internally, what it will automatically convert into JSON format. To work that, we have to add one dependency. Okay. JSON data bind. We have to add dependency JSON data bind. Right. This one, JSON data bind. We can search in the Maven also. Right. But we should know, right, what dependency we need to add. Then only we can search here. JSON data bind. We can take it this one, faster.xml JSON. This one, what is the latest? I have used 2.9.19.2, this version. Okay, we can keep this version. Now run it again. Okay, now run it again. It should work now. Okay, it is working fine now. It is created successfully. This is one more way, and one more way, and there are multiple ways. This is one more way map. We can also get the body from POJO classes, bean classes, using POJO classes. Sometimes what will happen? Our request will be very big. If it is a very small, that is fine. We can send it. But sometimes it will be a very big, 50 lines, 100 lines of the request will be there. That we cannot maintain inside a code. That we cannot maintain inside a sometimes it will be a little bit difficult. So this is one more way. One more way is POJO class. We can create a POJO class, like I will create like a class user class user. Otherwise user request, we can make it anything, user request. Okay, we can create that same names. What is the name? In the body, what names keys are? Name, email, and then gender, and then status, and then status. Same name, just to give the same names. And then just we need to create the getter and setter methods. Getter and setter methods. Just create it. If you want to generate automatically, how to generate it? Right, manually it will take a little time, right? Just right click, source, generate getter and setters, select all, generate. It will generate automatically. Okay, fine. And now come to our API. Here we have to create the object for user request. Then user request dot set name, email. Then user request dot set gender, set gender, and then status. No, we don't require this map now. Okay, user request. Then just pass this. It also internally, it will also convert to JSON. Okay, fine. It's working fine. No issues. Right. To work with this map and POJO class, we need to add a dependency JSON data bind. If we add this dependency, then only it will convert automatically to JSON. And one more way, in real time, how we will use, we will get it from the file. If it is a in real time, mostly right, these requests will be very long. Sometimes it will be very small only, but 50 to 100 lines of request will be there. In those cases, we cannot maintain inside a code. In those cases, what we will do, we will create under SRC test resources, we will generate we can create the folder if you want. Suppose JSON requests, we can make it as a JSON request. Then we can create the file user request.json. Okay, we have to create in the format of JSON. Then we can keep it as a body, this body. Okay. We can keep it as a body, and email just to give some unique. This we will learn in the framework level how to change it dynamically. For now, it is hard coded only. Then how to read this JSON, how to read this file, and how to send it. There are different ways we can read the file. We can read JSON file. We can read, there are multiple ways. I will try to read to string request equal to file reader. We can use anything, but we need to, what is the import java.io. We have read, but is it accepts? I think it's not. We'll see file utils dot read. But to work with file utils, we have to add one more jar file. Commons IO. There is a commons. Okay, common IO. We'll add this one. Just to add this dependency. Okay, once we add and save it, it will automatically download and add to our project. Okay, now just try to import it. See, it is coming Apache org commons and then read file to string. Read file to string. Then we have to pass one more parameter. What is the file content type? UTF-8 format. File format is UTF-8. What is the other? Not applicable for the argument string columns. I think we need to send like a char sets. Char set dot UTF. Okay. What it is saying? Still error. The method char set in the type file is not applicable for the arg. You can click on it. We can see what it is accepting. Okay, one is the file parameter, one is the char set parameter. Char set. We need to send a char set parameter. Okay, what it is returning? Okay. Is there any char set? Char set dot default char set. We can set this as default char set. Okay. Now what is the error? Still we are getting issue. Okay, what is the 1 second? Let me check it. Okay, file utils dot fine, it is working, but what is the error there? Okay, fine. Here we need to pass file utils dot read file to string. Okay, file parameter. We need to send a file object. We need to send a file object. File. We can create the new file. Inside a file, we need to give the path from where I need to get the JSON file src test resources. What is the file name? User request.json. Right. Instead of writing everything here, just create the file object and pass this file object here. Pass the file object. Pass the file object. Okay, fine. Okay, then send this request in the body. Send this request in the body. Right, that's it. We can write any code here. There are a lot of things, multiple ways to read the file. You can try with any other thing. This is the one of the simplest way I am telling. No such file, user request.json. I think we need to give entire path from where it is. You can how to see the properties. This is the path where it is. Just let me give this. Okay, we'll see how to dynamically update it. Okay, email, right? We have to change the email. Just change it to 101. Still what is there? Still it's also already there. Okay, what we will do? We will do simple trick here. Okay, once we read, we will do what we will do. Here we will keep it as a email, but just we will add some symbol here because I want to replace this. Okay, I want to replace this email. You can give anything. Just I am giving $, so that it will be uniquely identified. Otherwise, what will happen? This email also will be replaced when we replace it. Okay, like this, we can keep it. What we will do after reading the string, okay, what we will do, string request dot, we can add replace. Okay, we can give like this also, colon anything, or currently we have given with $email, $email. It's better. Okay, $email. Replace with this dynamic one. Okay, now we will get the dynamic email so that we will not get the issue. Okay, first we have read the request from the file, then just we have replaced it. Still we are getting why it is saying email again? Are we not updated? Updated, right? Replace. Okay, we'll see what is the request. Are we? Oh, okay, we did not log the request. Then how to verify? Debug it. Debug it. Run debug mode. We have to run in debug mode if you want to see the what is happening. Suppose this is the issue we are getting. It is not updating. Why it is not updating? We have to verify it. If you want to verify, we can debug. Very, very important debugging in the real time. Okay, now we got here. You can mouse over first of all request. Why it is coming here? I think something we have given wrong path. Is this correct path we have given? Request. Okay, this is correct only, but this path is correct. F workspace. Okay. If we just save it, it will again rerun it automatically. We no need to disconnect it. Okay, file, request. Okay, now it's coming fine. Okay, now it's coming fine. Okay, if you again mouse over after replace, it is replaced. Okay, now it's fine. It is replaced. I think not saved, maybe file. We'll check it again. Okay, execute it. Okay, in debug mode, it will take some time. Right, if you directly run, it will very fast. But in debug mode, sometimes it will take time. Just wait it. Okay, I think it's now worked. Okay, it's fine. It's working fine now. Any doubt? Any doubt here? Right, just we are seeing how many ways we can send the request body. Right, if you want to practice directly, we can do it in, we can create the string and we can pass it directly. Or we can map object. We can create the map object, we can send it, or using POJO class, we can create the POJO class and then we can set the data and we can pass it. And file, in real time mostly we'll use the files concept. We'll create the, for every request we'll create one file, JSON file. We can read it and we can send that dynamically. But here we are sending entire path, right? But this is not correct. In my system, this is the path. In your system, maybe different path. So to get up to this one, it is dynamic, right? In every system, it will change. but from here it will be constant. But to get that root path, how to get the root path? In suppose string something root path system dot get property user dot dir. There is a predefined property user dot dir. If I am executing from this project, it will get automatically root path. It will get the root path automatically. From here, it will be common in any information or any other machine. It will be common from here, but only root path will change. We have to get that root path dynamically by using system.get property user.dir. Okay, now we will see. Okay, it's working fine. I think it's generated response. It's fine. Okay, that is how we can send different ways body to the request. And then we will see response handling in real time, how we will do the response handling, that we'll see tomorrow class. Any doubts so far? Anyone has any questions? Okay, if you don't have anything, we are